Hello everyone, behind me is an apple orchard which has featured in another couple of short videos, and you can see the red apples. Well, this is the season of mists and mellow fruitfulness. A number of you have sent in some terrific suggestions for autumn music. Today I'm just going to tackle 4 examples from British pop music in the 1960s, an era I'm particularly fond of and is the era of my own birth. I was born in 1967, and all 4 of these songs were written within a sort of 5-year stretch of time. The first one, Michelle, I think it's 1965, from Rubber Soul. This is Paul McCartney, who, thank God, is still among us, one of the great geniuses of songwriting. That's a very obvious thing to say, but what an amazing harmonic vocabulary he had, even especially as a young songwriter. Right from the second chord, Michelle gives you that absolutely surprising second chord which pulls us downwards, as this wonderful melancholy turn. And he's so succinct, it's so expressive and yet succinct. It's Schubertian in its impact. And that song, although it isn't specifically about autumn, has this wonderful, bittersweet, melancholic downward pull. It's magnificent. So yes, number 1, Michelle. Number 2, The Kinks' Autumn Almanac. I think it was written almost exactly the time I was born, in autumn 1967, and it has these delightful lyrics about caterpillars and dew-soaked hedges. The Kinks, what an extraordinary phenomenon they were. Late 60s, I can't think of any other band of that period that were writing songs about village greens or all sorts of sort of weirdly, magnificently British topics. Thirdly, another genius of the late 1960s, the wonderful solo songwriter Nick Drake, and I suppose his album 5 Leaves Left is perhaps the most comprehensive statement somehow about autumn from any musician of that period. There's something about the sound of the guitar, the tunings of the guitar, the chords that Nick Drake uses, the finger picking, the melancholic, slightly surreal quality of the lyrics. It's imbued with an autumnal character. And finally, Led Zeppelin. Ramble On from Led Zeppelin 2 is a sort of anthemic rock song of that period. I've noticed that it's quite popular even now among young people. I only noticed that because my own kids and their friends seem to listen to it. So it is a Led Zepp song that the young are still listening to today. So that's exciting, isn't it? Do keep your suggestions for autumn music coming in. I really appreciate them. And they brighten these dark autumn evenings immeasurably.